Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Chatter 2. I'm here with you today, which is December the 22nd, 2025. That's a lot of numbers, huh? 12, 22, 2025. So I think I'm going to play that. Anyway, I'm here to recap the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10, Episode 12, titled Potomac Ponies and Problems. We pick off where we left off with the ladies confronting damn, I forgot her name. The ladies confronting Angel at that little bullshit family day. It's tacky was half rented. That she got kicked out her place. We heard you had to move, and then Wendy just holler out with a smile on her face. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if it's because I know this back shit about Wendy. Her getting in trouble with the courts with the fake robbery and shit, and 40 to 60 credit and debit cards and all that type of shit. But she bothered me because why would you, if you think somebody got evicted, why would you laugh like that shit is funny? We heard, girl, I ain't even gonna front with you. We heard you got evicted. That's not funny to me. So then we got Ashley in her confessional. What she say? Expulsion, clearance, evicted, banished. It's all the same. So I said, So Ashley said, I also heard that you also only move here to be in the group. And she said, I wouldn't move here to be in the group. So in the confessional, Angel like, why the fuck would I move here to be around you and Gizelle and Ashley and Wendy? No, I don't think so. So I said, why they all so concerned about where the fuck she's staying? As long as she ain't come to actually stay with me and her kids is not in no, they ain't they got money. You don't be concerned about me not unless I ask you to be. Yeah, go the fuck on. So then they kill me. And he asked, oh, because I was just, are you okay? I was just really concerned. No, you wasn't. So Eddie over there talking to the men, he said it's up for his anniversary that him and Wendy been together be 15 years. And Eddie said, so he said, so somebody said, yeah, Eddie, you gotta be happy because he always smiling. He is always smiling. So while the party's still going on, Charrisse walk her ass over there to Stacy and Timo and introduces herself. I was like, damn, Stacy introduced her. So she introduced herself. She meets the little girl looking up and down. Stacy said, why the fuck is she over here? And then it's a family event. Why the fuck is she up in here with lingerie on? I was wondering the same thing. And then when the camera kind of panned on it, no, they ain't paying on it long because a little bit I did see, I was like, she knows she ain't supposed to wear that. And that thing was too hot, too thigh. It was thigh cut, high thigh cut or something. Looks stanky on to me. So she's sitting up there talk. So anyway, now it's Wendy, Eddie, Stacy, and Timo, and he like I thought you were. Hurry up, Julian, because you know I'm recording. I don't want nobody in here. Okay, stop talking. So, oh, it's time to leave. So, why? And Giselle's concerned. Why is he leaving? When he first came here, I thought he was the staff. You just told a fucking lie. You did not think he was the staff because when he walked through the door, the little girl who you know who the fuck she is, and you know Stacy, you know it was her. I thought that was the staff. No, you didn't. And somebody told you that it was him before you even met him. So just stop with that bullshit. So anyway, she said, "Why he leaving? Bye. Go and go." So they clocked him. He only been there 32 minutes. He don't want to be there. The only person he wanted to really meet was Stacy and them, and he met them. And when I was with my husband, it was the same way. He would go to support, but he ain't hanging around, especially if the shit that I done came back and told him about the group is bullshit. Cause he ain't phony. So I like team moves. I mean, I gotta fuck with y'all. So it's Wendy, Ashley, and them they and they talking, and he's and Timu. And Stacy said, "Hey, he gotta go and walk him out." And said, "Oh, we didn't get a chance to talk." And he said, "We'll catch up." Timu said, "We'll get with you." So anyway, they start playing the games now. They got the three-legged race, and Giselle is paired with Charrisse, and they soon as the race start, they fall out. They ain't in it. But in this race, Ashley and Jazzy win. So while they sitting up there playing these games, Clarisse's son walk in named Jackson. And he apparently must know Ashley because she giggling, acting all stupid and shit like she in high school. And kind of find out 2 days before then she was out drinking. And I don't know how Jackson got in the picture, but Jackson wound up taking her home. When he went to walk and hold the umbrella for her and everything, they showed him taking her to her house or wherever the fuck she was taking her and opened up the door for her. He had to use the bathroom. So when he used the bathroom, I don't know how somehow or another, I don't know how he gave her the key after he used the bath. I don't know how the fuck it went, but they wound up kissing. And she was like, I didn't know. I have to tell. So when she was out, she was telling this shit to Clarice. I just want to let you know. Man, I wouldn't kiss none of my friends' kids and shit. I was like, Ashley just don't kiss. So anyway, that's what all of them saying. They said she made out with him. So she said we didn't really do nothing. We just did a little smooch. So anyway, he called. She walk over there talking to him. She grinning all on his face and shit. So while she over there talking, Clarice walk over there too, and he's like, "What's going on over here?" So anyway, they play a game of tug of war, and Stacy watching them play, and she like, "Mm." They playing like the grand prizes of fucking weed or something. She was like, "Mm." So Angel, there she go. She can't do got to feel some type of way like she always do about Tia. I mean, I feel some type of way. You know, I have a lot of pressure on me. The stress and the thing, and it is. She said, so while Angel was getting ready to start whining and complaining to Tia about why they don't give me a break, I have to move, I got kids, blah, 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 blah. Giselle Howe, don't nobody want to hear that shit. We got games to play. Y'all can talk later. I was like, she is so rude. So she ain't said it, but she should have said, "Girl, nobody want to hear that shit." That's what she should have said. That's what Giselle should have hollered on the microphone. So anyway, they play something called Peeking the Pony. You got to giddy up. It's a relay race. You giddy up to one end, tag your partner, and they giddy up, come back, bullshit. So anyway, I don't know what the ladies is doing, and Eddie supposed to be judging it. And he just said everybody won the day. I don't blame you, Eddie. So it's time. It's the people who's eating. And Stacy is giving out her potato salad. She gives something to Cameron. And I don't know if she said something out of flight. She said something, but she don't want it. So she tastes it and she actually likes it. So Wendy, rude as fuck. Somebody please take this. Take somebody take um Stacy's potato salad home. I'm like, why is she screaming that shit out like that? Take her potato salad home. And I don't blame her. When I make something for a potluck, I don't want to bring all that. I can bring back a couple servings, but if ain't nobody really fuck with it, I don't want to bring all the shit back home. Especially if I brought. Well, I don't have that problem, but my shit be good. My potato salad, you would. You would have ate my potato salad and took my shit home. Yeah, I make good potato salad. I make good potato salad, good spaghetti, and I fry chicken with my eyes closed cooking it. I can fry chicken blind. That's how often I eat it. So anyway, Eddie sitting at the table and they were trying to get, when he said, "Taste the potato salad, taste the potato salad." So he was like, "Oh, it's just so much food. I'm kind of." So she said, "Just taste it." So he tasted it. He said, "It's good. It's good." He likes it, but he don't want to eat a plate full of potato salad. He want to try everything on his plate. So this was the part where Ashley going over there pushing up on Jackson and Clarice walk over there too. Was like, "What is she doing?" And she said, "I told you, Mom, that we had a little smooch or whatever." And I was like, "Why are you telling my mama my business? I know not to give you nothing because you'll run right and tell my mama." So anyway, you got Kay saying, "Oh my God, Ashley was fucking around with Claire's son." Well, first of all, Wendy said stay the fuck away from hers, and Kay said, "Ain't nobody safe around Ashley." And Wendy said, "Girl, just leave me alone. Leave me alone with that girl." So anyway, that's when Wendy said somebody take Stacey potato salad home. Like her potato salad is bad. It wasn't. So this another scene. We got Tia home giving her kids chores. She says these motherfuckers sit around and eat, drop shit on the floor, don't pick it up, they don't do no chores. And she wanted them to do chores. So they asked her kids which one they volunteered for. And the little boy said, "I already did something today. I ate the Doritos and I put it back." She said, "No, you didn't. You left them on the table." So her kid, she said, "Who the fuck is kissing the mirror around here?" And she said, y'all eat and throw wrappers on the floor and somebody around here kissing the mirrors. Please stop. And the son said, I think it's you kissing it because you don't wear lipstick. She was like, no. So anyway, she told him that she gonna go out to eat with her sister. She got a half sister and half brother that she didn't fuck with due to her mama not liking them since the baby was made on her mama watch while she was with her father. So we at Stacy's and house and I think she home and she downstairs. Her husband working out in the gym and she go down there and bring him something to drink. And she said, "You want to work out?" She was like, "No, I'm more the one of them jacuzzi. I don't like to work out." So they showed them showed them work out a little bit together. And then she said she doing some exercises. And she asked her, "Will this make your butt big?" Excuse me. And he said, "Hopefully not." She said, "No." He was like, "Nah, hopefully it won't." He don't want to have a big ass. He like how she built, like a white girl, like a stick. So, anyways, he asked her, "Was she glad that are they back together?" And he said, "Yeah." And I'm getting sick of hearing that shit. Are you glad we're back together? That Arabella and us are together. That we're in our home. That I love and we love her so much, and we're happy. We want her to have. I don't want to hear no more. Y'all together. Get the fuck on with it. New shit. So it's we so you're in Arabella who has such a wonderful father. You're so amazing. And she already has an amazing mother. Talking about their sons as parents, and they after they work out, they go drink champagne. I ain't never known nobody do it like that, but okay. So we got Angel at home talking about how she feeling stressed and she don't know about inviting the girls out to her Wonderland experience. And she said the shit they was gonna do. I don't see them. They don't like life. They don't like that country shit. They like lavish luxury shit. So I mean, it's probably gonna be pretty scenery where they gonna be, but I don't think it's gonna be what they cracked up to be because they like Four Season bitches. They like Ritz Carlton Hotel bitches. I don't think this gonna be that shit. So anyway, she said she feels stressed from inviting the ladies out, but she keeping an open mind. She's bringing them to her world. Where I was like, well, I was glad to see for next week when they do go on a trip that she's not gonna have them in their house. So I was like, if you don't get along with these motherfuckers right here, why would you put them in your house? Wouldn't come in my space. So we go see Wendy's house now. It's done. She's so happy. She said it took 2 months. It looked like it took longer than that to me. And I'm glad it's done with because I was like, damn, y'all, I be forgetting that they recorded this shit a long time ago. So, all that shit ain't really caught up with her. But the house looked good. So she said, oh my God, let's take a vote. We're going to get a pool or we're going to do the basement. So he said, we're going to get a pool. She said, yeah, we're going to vote. When you do one vote, you pool or basement. So he said, pool. She said, that's what I say. I say pool. He said, well, if I have a vote, she did just tell you got to vote. It's a pool, so you're gonna get a pool. And she said, she feel like she in a good place. The only thing fucking with her is that shit with her father, so she can ready to take care of that shit now because she gonna call him. So she called him and she feels sad and she tell her father that he miss her. I miss you. And he said I miss you too. And he said don't cry. He said he miss her, he love her. And she said she's happy to hear from her. He said I'm happy to hear from you too. And she ain't seen his motherfucker 20 years. She just did over I don't know, close to $200,000 probably look like in renovations and doing her house, scamming and stealing, when all this shit. And he can't buy this motherfucker a ticket to come see you. So anyway, they talking, they good. Like they only talk for 5 minutes, and she looked just like her father. He wants to speak to Eddie, so she Eddie because they FaceTiming now. So he say hi to them and all type of shit. And I know he's looking at that house because I've been like, damn, let me see the house because the house is nice. So we hear Giselle talking about she waiting to hear back from the will because the shit should have been done or something should have been determined by now. But in the meantime, it helps her to be working on the brain tumor, the Cancer Brain Tumor Association. She had her second fundraiser already. So she's sitting there talking to her kids about what's going on with the will and the fundraising and shit. And I said, damn, Grace got fat. One, I don't know which one of them is, but one of them sitting over there. She need to work out. So we see Stupid moving back in with Greg. And finally, this time he fucking helping her. He trying to hurry up, get that shit in the house. So she said that her mother wasn't real happy with the decision that she made to go back to him, but they're a grown and they're adults and blah, blah all that bullshit that they tell you when they know they're doing some dumb shit. And she pretty much said y'all need to mind y'all business. So she said, "What are you going to do when we move back in together?" He said, "I'm gonna smile every day and I was not talk." Well, and I said, "Get." So anyway, he told her he got a gift for her. So she turned around. He turned around, come back with this beat up ass fucking box with stupid ass tape on it. And then when he turned around, his shorts is all up in the crack of his ass. I was like, "Kiara, girl, you could do so much better." So I said, "Look how he ain't even wrapped the shit." So inside is roses and it's a bag, and the bag is a big size bag from a jewelry store. So she smelled it. She just opened up this motherfucker done went to a jewelry store where it's known, got a diamond on the bag, and pull out a fucking picture frame. This is why I put our first picture in our home. Man, and Giselle said it right. And girl, you ain't gonna never get a ring from this motherfucker because you know what? He know he ain't got to get you one. It's my second time moving in with Greg. You dumb. I put down here. What I put down here is stupid. And we've been on a great journey. No, y'all been on a fucking struggle. And the struggle been you trying to get this motherfucker to marry you. And listen to what I just said. The struggle has been you trying to get this motherfucker to marry you. Struggle. Fuck on, girl. So let's get this straight. The condo is mine, right? But when we get married, so if we get married, what do you mean if? You mean when? When? So when we marry, right, that means that my name going to deed too. I don't think that's necessary, girl. If you and I only plan to being here 5 or 6 years. No, 5 years. Let's shake on it, girl. If his hand shake, you might as well just put your hand in the crack of your ass and swipe up and down. Cause that's about what it's good for. Nothing. Cause he ain't even married you yet, girl. I don't even want to hear no more. So I said, I'm tired of listening to this bullshit. So I said, he said, if we marry, we'll change the deeds. But he don't feel it's necessary. And I said, yep, because this is some bullshit. So anyway, we got Wendy Mama. I'm start calling her. Nah, I'll leave it. Her face, she look like I call her cake face. Yeah, cake face coming over to the house. Oh, this is the last page right here. Well, I got one more page. Excuse me. Oh, so no, we got Tia meeting her sister with the restaurant. She said her sister lived in Nigeria, and she wasn't. Her mama wasn't feeling her and her brother that they had outside the marriage. She said she remember going to meet her when she was a baby, but she wasn't putting two together. She didn't know it was her sister. They shared the same father. She said her father had asked her one time, can they come to her wedding? She's like, hell no, this ain't your day, nigga. This is my day, and I don't want them here. And what people gonna say when they see these illegitimate goddamn kids running around? No. So, who they? So anyway, she said no. She said, but as she got older and mature, like we all do, what we should. She said she realized all her father wanted was her kids to have a relationship with one another. And she said she felt like after he died, it was important because after he died, she said we had to call these motherfuckers and like, hey, he did, and we about to bury him. So she said it was real awkward and they had to work with each other. So she said, I remember you calling talking to me. And she said, I remember before you hung up, you said, you're in love. And she said, okay. So I was looking at the sisters, they favor each other. They look like they must look like the father. And she was feeling real emotional because she want to know him now. And she said she fucked with them like that because her mama would. She was like, I was on my mama's side, so you was gonna get it. That's all. Now I'm better. So I noticed that Wendy and Cam kind of dress real similar to each other, but they dressed in the exact same dress as they. I don't know if they told them they was wearing pink today or not, but everybody seemed to show up in some kind of coral, some kind of pink. So her mother's coming to see her home. She says she's excited. She can't wait to show it off, and she says she hopes that her mother's proud of her. So anyway, her mother come up there, look around. This is nice. This is nice. Black toilet paper. I ain't never seen no black toilet paper. She said, well, you get UTI if you use black toilet paper. I don't know. So anyway, they start fixing the food. So mama said, oh, you must spend lots of money. Lots of money on this place, on this eat out. Fix me to go. Fix me to go. She's like, I'll fix you to go. She talked to her rude. So anyway, Wendy's dumbass brought up the dad to her mom and her sisters. And she said, mama said, let me sit for this bullshit. She said, I called dad and I talked to him. And this, he was real cool. And he was happy to hear from me. And sister said, I'm happy that you called him. You feel like you have some resolve. She said, but watch yourself, because you know he's a sack of shit. And then the mother, I gave birth to you. Now he's just sperm donor. And then Wendy said, I don't really think he's sperm donor, mom, because, that was your husband. I don't care. So she said, don't care. So Wendy said, no, don't do that, mom. Let me. Don't point your fingers at me. You left your friend, don't know your African culture. I am your elder. Where's my bag? I'm not going to be here. I'm not your little friend group. You do not talk to me like that. I am already pissed off. You pissed me off more. I was like, somebody need to pee on your ass because you was upsetting the vibe up in here. I gave you life. He was your husband, mom, not your sperm donor. I work 4 jobs. What you do college? So Wendy said, I work 4 jobs. Listen, I'm gonna send my kids upstairs. And they never seen that grandfather. You go all the way to Nigeria somewhere to see them. And he don't even come out the room to come see you. Oh, meet the grandkids. This is what you do, so she start crying. Oh, she start crying, mom start crying, the sister, and Wendy, y'all always on each other's side. You always do this shit to me. If I ain't on the daddy hate train, I get put, y'all ready to walk out, y'all ready to leave. I was like, man, let the motherfuckers go. It's her father. Yup. It's the same way. I feel the same way. I think that my ex-husband, I think he's a sack of shit when it comes to being a dad. You don't meet no new wife and don't talk to your fucking kids no more. So yeah, I feel a type of way. And if my kids call this motherfucker and talk to him, what will I say? Call the motherfuckers traitors. At least for about a week or so. Then I won't be mad no more. But that shit is painful. When people you love fucking betray you. Yeah. So, but it's her father though. That's not her man. That's her daddy. And my father loved the fuck out of me, but he was doing some whole bunch of shit. And if he walked through the door today, I'm gonna jump on this motherfucker like I'm 3 years old. I'm just saying that's your daddy, and you hate that. And I know my kids hate that whatever I went through with their father, but that's their dad. No matter how bad shit get with me, I believe that if my husband need to go live with one of my children, they knock on his fucking door or call them, and they will let him in. How would I feel about that? Mad as a motherfucker. But I gotta realize that's their dad, and I would do it for mine. Not unless he was on some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and then he never did. Well, I can't say he never did nothing to his kids because ain't no motherfucker gonna stop me from talking to my kids. Then you talking about you love me. If you love me, then you would not ask me to do no shit like that. And then if you love me, you ain't gonna ask me no way because I wouldn't even be with your ass. Because you can feel shit off of people when you get a certain age. So anyway, they going off so bad that Eddie come out the room. He said he think they all need to take a beat. Let's calm down. It's getting a little bit out of hand. She said no. So the mother grabbed Eddie's hand and said, no, Edward, your wife is out of control. You must get her in control. So the mother said, shut up, Wendy. Wendy, Wendy, shut the fuck up, Wendy. I'm like, oh, she need to go home. So Eddie talked to the mother and she said, calm down. I was like, damn, man, your mom being a real bitch in your house. Yup, and your kids is right upstairs. Wendy said, I'm good. And so Eddie said, how you doing? She said, I'm good. I'm used to this. She always do. The two of them, whenever it's something with dad and I start, I'm done with it. I'm just good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I didn't want her to sit here and talk about their grandfather in front of them, whether they know them or not. This is my house. That's what I want. She should have said, that's why the fuck I left Africa, and I should send your ass back. So anyway, you could be anyway, but you was here with me, and I'm glad you was for 24 minutes and 12 seconds, and I love you for it. And I'll be back with my next review. Hopefully, I had my hand done. Is my nose crusty? Oh my god, I did not know. Oh my god. So, is it? Oh, hold on. No, it's not. What is that? Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what that is, but it's not no. I don't know. Bye, y'all.